Welcome back to Canada Immigration, where we break down the real stories behind Canada's immigration landscape. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's making headlines: Immigration Raids Canada 2025, CBSA Crackdown, mass removals and thousands at risk. With mass removals already underway and thousands facing uncertainty, what's really happening at the border? We'll cover the facts, the human impact, and the very latest updates from October 2025. Stick around, knowledge is power in these changing times. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more balanced immigration insights. The Crackdown explained. The Canada Border Services Agency is ramping up enforcement this year under the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. Their mandate? To remove individuals who no longer have the right to stay in Canada, prioritizing high-risk cases like security threats, serious criminality, and failed refugee claims. From April 2023 to March 2024, CBSA conducted 16,318 enforced removals, a 59% jump from the previous year. Fast forward to 2025, and by September, they've already deported around 16,000 undocumented workers and visitors who've overstayed their visas by a year or more. Officials are projecting even higher numbers, with plans for up to 20,000 removals by year-end to address backlogs and maintain border integrity. This isn't random, it's part of a broader strategy to manage temporary resident numbers, which hit 2.36 million earlier this year. The goal? Ensure sustainable growth while protecting public services like housing and healthcare. Who's at risk and the human side? Now, the tough part: who does this affect? Thousands of temporary workers, students, and visitors are in the crosshairs, especially those from high overstay countries or involved in unauthorized work. Recent raids have targeted sectors like construction and hospitality, where undocumented labor is common. But it's not just numbers, these are families, dreamers, and contributors who've built lives here. Many face deportation without appeal, leading to heartbreak and economic ripple effects. Pro-immigration rallies have spiked across cities like Toronto and Montreal in response, calling for fairer processes. Critics point to Bill C-2, the so-called Strong Borders Act, which expands CBSA powers for detentions and deportations with less oversight, echoing U.S. policies and raising human rights alarms. It limits asylum access for those fleeing crises and boosts data sharing with U.S. agencies, potentially criminalizing migration further. Advocates worry this could divide communities and overlook Indigenous border histories. New updates from October 2025. Here's the fresh scoop straight from this month. On October 1st, CBSA wrapped a 2-year probe, charging Montreal resident Hugues Mbala Diata with 22 counts under the Immigration Act for smuggling Congolese nationals using fake documents. This bust highlights crackdowns on fraud rings, protecting the system's fairness. Meanwhile, a visa overstay crisis is brewing. Experts say up to 1 million expired permits could be inflating Canada's population growth threefold from the official 0.3% to a whopping 1.1%, straining resources despite better exit tracking. Take note, pathways like humanitarian PR or provincial nominee programs could help regularize status. On a brighter note, IRCC just dropped 1,000 invitations to apply in a Canadian Experience class draw on October 1st, with a CRS cutoff of 534. Great news for skilled workers already here, aligning with the 2025 to 2027 plan for 395,000 permanent residents. This shows enforcement and opportunity can coexist. What you can do and outlook. So, what's next? CBSA aims to hit removal targets while IRCC pushes for legal pathways. Balance is key. If you're a temp resident, check your status, use RCC for advice, and explore express entry or PNPs to stay compliant. Canada's immigration system is evolving to meet economic needs without overload. Stay informed, support fair policies, and remember, immigrants drive 100% of our net labor growth. Thanks for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments, keep it respectful, like if this helped, and subscribe for weekly updates. See you next time.